and welcome to Tennessee Valley this morning. And I'm Kay, your hostess, and
Good
Mr.
morning.
Chris. How are you today?
Doing well, doing well. Good morning this morning. Cooler weather and
I know fall
very
is
nice.
here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We were working on leaves a lot during the weekend, so yes.
Well,
yes.
I would think leaves is every day.
It
at
is at
your
my
house.
It is at my house. Yes, leaves and pine needles. Yes, everywhere.
I know he was cleaning out the guttering the other day, and I drove up, and it looked like there was vegetation growing in the gutters. Is that true?
Possibly, yes. I have to admit that, but those gutters are hard to get to, so
They are 3 stories high.
Yeah, so it's a little harder to get to those. So I have to actually lean out of a window to get to those gutters.
I know,
But
it was interesting. I sat in the car and watched him.
everybody
didn't do
just
that.
watches me. They don't help me. They
No.
just watch me. And they stand clear in case I fall.
No,
Well,
it's in
no, I'm
case
just kidding.
you pull anything.
Pull us to throw
I'm
stuff
telling you,
out.
I have never seen so much. And those gutters, I thought had gutter covers on them.
Those do not. Those do not. So
They missed that when they
missed
redid
that.
the house,
I think it's
didn't
too
they?
high for the gutter people to get up there. It may have been more than what they get up there.
But he does have a
for.
lot of trees, and and we have a lot of
Just a lot of leaves, and that's fine.
Yeah, isn't
That's
it
fine.
nice? They've changed our yellow flowers to fall flowers,
That's right.
and we're
Getting ready for fall season.
I know, changing the season, and a little bit of orange in there, which orange did pretty well Saturday.
Yeah. I think the Georgia won though, didn't they?
Well, I know, but they did well.
Well, but it's win or lose.
Well, I know,
that's-
but for Tennessee,
they
getting
did
close
better.
is
We'll
a
just say they're
positive.
improving.
It's a positive,
yes.
Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't be so hard on them.
Well,
They're not going to change coaches again right now.
No, hopefully not.
I know.
Hopefully
And the
not.
gray uniforms. How'd you think about that?
I didn't see the game.
Oh, he's here giving me all this information. He didn't even watch the game.
I just hear what they
You were
talk
cleaning
about.
out gutters.
I was cleaning out gutters. So
I know. He does have a lot of trees and a lot of leaves and a lot of pine needles.
But it gives kids something to do. They were out there helping me. So
They were.
Yes.
Oliver, who's 5, he had a rake as larger than he was.
yes, and he called that farming. He was farming that day.
Is that what he said?
Yes, and he wants to farm more this week. So we're farming leaves. Are
Okay.
what we're farming right now.
Well,
So
you may have a really, really good thing going there with him. He may
Yeah.
really enjoy
He
that.
may enjoy that. It's good exercise. And
I know.
Get out there raking leaves and working on them. So yeah, we had fun.
And I had the opportunity to take Madeline, who's 16,
Yes.
to
you guys
to
get
dinner
out and-
Saturday night, just the two
Get to
of us.
have
And
fun.
I don't get that opportunity very often.
Yeah, it's either all or none. So
I know, we had a good time.
yes, you had a good time.
And she dances
She
all
had a
the
good
time
time.
and goes to school and goes to Lee and goes to high school.
Well,
And
she was talking earlier. She said, I ain't got to see Nana that much in a while, so that was nice.
I
Thank
know,
you.
we went out to eat and we had a very nice time. And of course, she always wants to go shopping.
Yes.
We
yes,
shopped a little
yeah,
bit.
Went shopping a little bit. Yes.
We
that's-
did and came home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. She just enjoys that. She's
What'd
a girl.
you do besides rake leaves and clean out guttering?
Oh gosh, we had soccer practice. We had over the weekend. We had practice for Madeline's Nutcracker coming up, which me and Glenda are in. So we had that
so
Saturday
you're taking
afternoon.
up dancing now?
No, we're not dancing. We just kind of walk around.
Oh, okay.
We're the parents, so we
Okay.
just kind of
Okay.
we're the I guess Claire I think is the main and
I don't
Fritz
know.
are the main kids and we're their parents. So we just walk around. That's all.
Okay, well, you're good
No,
at that.
no, we don't do any dancing. No. No,
But
there's a law
life
against that.
is fun. I hope you've got your second cup of coffee by now and ready to sit back and be with us this morning. And we have some great guests that'll be on shortly. We have Sharon Howard, who will be here from Andrew Johnson Bank, going to talk about mortgages and what they have to offer. And then Chris, you have some guests with you.
Yeah, we've got Chuck McSpadden from Apple Valley Orchard. Make sure I get that right.
I
from out there.
know, and those
Chuck.
great apple pies.
It's not just football time in Tennessee, but it's apple time in Tennessee right now too.
It is,
Yeah,
and then
that's
we
right.
have another guest.
And then we have several from Jenkins Deli. We have Kay Jenkins from Jenkins Deli, and she's brought a crew with her. So to talk about, they've got a new store coming up, and new hours, and all kinds of neat stuff over there to talk about.
So you want to stay tuned. You don't want to turn the channel because we have a great show today. And Chris and I sell real estate. We'll talk about that for just a minute. We will list your house, or we will help you find a house to buy. And that's what we do for a living. We only do this morning show for fun. Right?
That's exactly right. We just have fun with it.
I know, it's kind of like our hobby or whatever. I'd really like to do it all the time, but it doesn't pay that much. So
No,
I have to
doesn't.
sell real estate so that I can play with the television.
That's
but
right.
be sure and give us a call if we can service you or be of work for you in selling your house or as your buyer's agent. We have a lot of homes to offer, and we can put you in touch with the right people that will help you and get your house closed and for mortgage. And
That's right.
You know the phone numbers, Chris.
That's right. You can reach me at 423-961-8095. You can reach Kay at 423-718-6967. You can find us on the web at chrisfreekw.com, or you can find Kay at kfree.com. And all of our information is there. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all those good things to find out about new homes that we got listed and what's going on in the world of real estate.
And things are really going on in the
They
world of
sure
real
are,
estate.
keeping us busy.
It's improving.
Yes, it
and it's really not a seller's market yet.
No,
But we're edging a little bit toward that way. So if you get an offer on your house and you have it listed, you better consider it really, really good.
Yes.
And before you just turn it down, because you may not get another one for a while.
Yes,
so I'm just saying,
work through it.
Yeah, work through it and see what it'll cost you to keep it without selling it right now. And sometimes when you put the numbers down, it's better to take a little less for your house and get it sold right now than waiting a few months and keep paying the payments or whatever and delaying selling. So just tell you when you get an offer, check it over real good.
That's right.
Don't turn it down quickly, right?
That's exactly right. Try to work through it.
I know. Quit agreeing with me. Give me something to come back with you. I'm telling you, Chris is so
well, when it comes to
agreeable
real
today.
estate, we have to agree on those things.
Well,
I
we
mean,
do. We work pretty good together.
That's right.
Don't we?
Yes, that's what you're saying is true on that. So I can't disagree with you.
Okay, but just remember to give us a call if you're doing real estate. And this is just a time of the year. In fact, before we came on yesterday, I was getting some stuff ready for the television program and some other things, and I was in my office just singing Christmas carols.
It's
close. You know what? I don't know if that's because I'm old or I'm just wanting to hurry and get a Christmas gift.
It's going to be here before we know it.
I know.
I was talking to someone the other day, so they said they were all done with their Christmas shopping.
Well, I'm not that. I haven't started.
I know.
Because if I buy it early, I give it to you,
They were picking up last minute gifts for Christmas, and that's usually done like December 23rd.
I know. But I used to try to buy early, and I would just think, ooh, you know what? They can use this now, so I'd go ahead and give it to them.
Well, they have such good deals when you get closer.
Oh, is that the way it is?
Oh, I think so. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, they're trying to get rid of that stuff, so they give you a good deal.
Okay. I mean, we have gone from fall to Christmas. What are we going to do New Year's? I mean, should we go ahead and just go ahead and plan the whole year out?
Well, that falls on December 31st to January 1st.
No,
so.
but I understand the nights are getting cooler, and it was last night in the 40s, 50 degrees. So
yes,
you know,
a little cooling trend, which
I
is
know.
nice. Makes those leaves fall even faster.
And we'll talk about, if you haven't had your heating checked, your furnace, you might want to do that because you don't want to turn on for some heat and the thing blow up or not work.
That's
so
exactly right.
I don't have anybody that I want you to go see, or I'm not trying to sell anyone's business, but I'm just telling you, don't be caught.
Because when yours,
cold.
if you turn it on and yours is not working, odds are there's 100 other people that theirs are not working, and it takes longer to get them there. So might as well plan ahead.
That's right.
And get that looked at beforehand.
I know. Listen, we're going to be right back with all those nice guests that we told you about a little bit earlier. And coming up first will be Sharon Howard with Andrew Johnson Bank. So we're going to go for a break, and we'll be right back.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Are you having trouble filing for disability?
Seems no one is concerned about your pain, the waiting, the denials.
While some representatives will meet with you in court, we will meet with you now to discuss your plan. We'll review with you the same file that the judges will see. Call us now, Social Security Law Center at Logan Thompson.
You're entitled to better.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Hey, we're on television. Hey, we're just laughing because one of our guests just almost was in front of the camera when we started, but that's okay. We could block us all off. Sharon, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, Sharon's from Andrew Johnson Bank, which I highly recommend.
Thank you.
I think she's pretty good. And what do you do there? What is your title? And tell me what you do, Sharon.
I'm a mortgage loan originator, so I do the whole variety of mortgage loans, conventional FHA, rural development, VA, just anything that goes out on the secondary market, that's what I do.
Okay, we're going to take those one at a time because I'm sure that we have people in their audience today that do not know all of those names that you rattled off there so quickly that we are familiar with because in real estate and in banking and doing the mortgage, we know what we're talking about. But for the person that's out there that's going to buy, that's a first-time home buyer or haven't purchased a home for a while and they need to get a mortgage, there's several different types that you can get or if you qualify for and different ways to go. So which one you want to start with?
Let's start with the conventional.
Okay.
And kind of go down the line.
Okay.
The conventional loan we can do up to 97%. We can also, for a fee that can be financed up front, we can get you out of mortgage insurance, which will save you on your monthly payment. If you have 80% down, you don't have mortgage insurance anyway, but that's normally your buyers with your higher credit scores or with a significant down payment that does the conventional loan.
Okay, now you talked about a mortgage insurance. I'm sure that a lot of people are not familiar with what mortgage insurance is. Explain that. We call it PMI, right?
PMI, yes, or MIP. Mortgage insurance covers the lender in case you default on your loan. It's really no great benefit to you. It's just one of the evils of the mortgage industry. But it can vary in amount on a conventional loan depending on your credit scores, your appraised value, the whole picture. It can vary. And
correct me if I misrepresent anything on this, but with the conventional that you're talking about is 97%?
We can do up to 97%.
And you can finance that mortgage insurance up at the beginning, right?
Yes.
So that it just goes in with your payment and you never know about it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Instead of having an additional amount monthly, then you just finance the one-time fee and it will lower your monthly payment.
Now there's other loans you cannot add it in, is that correct? Or can you add it in on all loans?
Pretty much all the loans. The rural development loan has a small MIP now, the monthly MIP that you can't add in, and then the FHA is going to have a monthly MIP that you can't add in.
Okay, but if you're doing conventional loan and you pay up to 20% down, or any loan you put up 20% at least, right? You don't have that mortgage insurance.
No.
And a lot of people want to make sure that they can put 20% down so they do not have that added expense.
Right, although on the FHA loan, it doesn't matter the amount of your down payment, you still have the mortgage insurance.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
and now it's for the life of the loan. Yes, used to you could drop it off after 5 years depending on your appraised value. Now on an FHA loan, it's for the life of the loan.
Oh, okay, I was not aware of that. Okay, go to, what would be our next loan you want to go to?
Since we've hit on the FHA, let's just go on to the FHA and talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
The FHA, you're required to have a 3.5% down payment. It can be a gift from a family member. It doesn't have to be your own funds. You can borrow the money as long as it's secured, but it's got a good interest rate. Like I said, it's 3.5% down. You can get a gift for it, and you can have a little bit lower credit score and still get a good interest rate. That's the advantage to the FHA loan.
Okay, now, if we talk about a THDA, loan. That's a add-on to an FHA. Is that correct? If you qualify.
That can be an add-on to an FHA, to a VA, or a conventional loan. And as of October 1st, the THDA changed to where you did have 3 options. Now you only have 1, and you can get a gift for your, the down payment you can get from THDA. It's a second mortgage to your home, so it's repayable, to where before it was actually a gift forgivable after 5 years.
Okay, and that means you can get in a home with 100%. You don't have to have any down payment money, is that correct?
That's correct.
So you can get in without any money out of pocket as far as a down payment. You still have closing costs.
Yes.
And we won't even go into closing costs right now. We just want to talk about mortgages. But that's one of them. And if you've never bought a home, or if you haven't had a home in how many years?
3 years.
In the last 3 years you haven't bought a home that's your residence, then you can get that 100% loan if you qualify.
There is income limits on it.
Yes.
So there is
Yes.
qualification, but yes, you can.
Okay, then where do we want to go from here?
Let's go on to the rural development.
Okay, and that's another 100%.
That is a true 100% loan. It has to be in a rural development area, and they're currently redoing the maps, and hopefully in Bradley County they're going to put some more little pockets in there. But right now, anything
that's in the county, we can't do anything in the city.
Nothing in the city. It's just the county, and there's actually some on the lines that doesn't qualify even in the county. But then your surrounding counties, Meigs, Polk, Monroe, McMinn, they're all wide open for rural development financing. That is a true 100% loan, no money out of pocket. You can actually even finance some of your closing costs on the rural development as long as it appraises for enough to do so.
Okay, and you have to qualify with how many's in your family and how much income you have, right, on that rural development.
You do, although
you can't buy a $1 million house on rural development.
No, there's no limits to the sales price, but what limits you is the income. But it's pretty liberal for our area.
It is, and then is it with how many family members also? Is that correct?
1 to 4 is up to a certain limit, and then 5 and over you
get another little higher limit. Okay, now then, what about VA loans?
We saved my favorite for last.
I know. That VA loans are awesome.
Love VA loans. We have some great VA appraisers in the area now. So it goes through a roster and they choose different appraisers. So you get them back fairly quickly. The VA loan is a 100% loan. You have to be 181 days active duty to qualify. There's some other areas that will let you qualify as well, like 6 years in the reserves. But it is a 100% loan. If you have any VA disability, you don't have any funding fee, any add-ons to it. If you're not disabled, then you do have a small add-on, but it still offsets the benefits. You can purchase a home using your VA, and a lot of people think if you've used it before, you can't use it again, and that's absolutely not true.
That used to be the guidelines, right? Years ago.
Years ago,
but now
I think maybe it was. Yes. So as long as you've sold that home and it's been paid off, and I've even had instances where they had sold or been foreclosed on years back, but the government only took a small hit, so they got the rest of their entitlement back and still had enough entitlement to buy another home, even though they had lost a VA home years back.
Okay.
So there's a
lot
of
things. So they really
things.
have been a little bit relaxed in the last few years on those VA loans. And the other thing about a VA loan, they can be assumed by, if you have a VA loan and you sell your house, the new buyers, if they qualify, can take that loan. Is that correct or no?
They can assume the loan, but if they don't have VA eligibility, then you keep your eligibility tied up. So you would, they have to take over there with their eligibility.
Okay, and it used to be that you could only do 1 loan. Now you can do 2. If you've had a VA before, you can do another VA like that. And I can tell you, she closed a VA for me in about 21 days, which is awesome. And the appraisal came in, and I know when I first started in real estate, VA loans were so difficult because they were so rigid on what the house had to be a certain way and all of this. And they still have a lot of guidelines, but I don't believe it's as rigid as it used to be in getting the VA loans. They've relaxed some of that.
The VA appraisals is similar to your FHA. They have one quirky thing still in their guidelines about a fireplace. So if they have a fireplace installed, they want to know it was installed to manufacturer's specs. But besides that, it's pretty much the same as an FHA appraisal.
Okay. Have we missed any loans that are out there, anything that we haven't talked about?
No, the only other thing that we offer that's a great loan is if it's something that doesn't fit in my box right now. If for some reason it won't go secondary market, they haven't been on their jobs long enough or something, but they have a little bit of money they can put down, we can do an in-house loan a lot of times to kind of get them into that home that they're wanting to buy, that they don't release that contract, and then when they get settled, then I can refinance them out onto the secondary market. So we can do a lot of things that don't fit into the box.
Well, and I know I had one loan that for a certain reason we could not get it to go through, and all we needed was that seller to carry a $7,500 note, second mortgage, for a year or two, and we could get in, and that happened. So we had the loan, it worked out, they got in, and they paid it off in no time. I think they came back in and paid that off, and it worked. If sellers know that sometimes and everything looks good, you can still work it around. And you know, sometimes it's like baking a cake and you don't have everything that you've asked for. You kind of have to search the kitchen and see what we can add in and make that cake work anyway. And the loans are kind of like that. We have to be creative in creating and how we can get everything done, and you all are great at that.
Well, thank you.
You work very well with it. They do an awesome job. So if you're looking for someone to do a mortgage for you or whatever, give Sharon a call. Sharon, you want to give them your phone number?
Yes, my number is 423-595-8459.
And that's Andrew Johnson Bank. They're great to work with. Great in-house loans. You don't do the commercial loans, but they can do commercial loans.
We do commercial loans, and the only thing I'd kind of like to throw in is we're available. I'll work when you're able to come in. So I'm available evenings and weekends if that's what accommodates your schedule. Be happy to do so. I know it's hard sometimes to come in during banking hours.
She doesn't care to give you her cell number.
That was actually my cell number.
Oh, was that your cell number? Okay, well, we're doing well. We're doing well. I thought, well, I won't give it, but usually she will give you her cell number. But I have worked with Sharon quite a bit, and she's awesome, and I love working with the bank. They're very, very good to work with. And so if you're needing a loan and you're getting ready to buy, you call us. We'll find you a house. We'll send you to Sharon, and you can. And then we have other people that close it. So we take you to the closing table and do a great job. Hey, listen, Chris and I are good, aren't we, Chris?
That's exactly right.
Hey,
and one thing, that she can get them pre-qualified for the loan before they even go look. So they'll know exactly what price. Well, you can get them pre-qualified if they call you,
right?
And they can go in and get pre-qualified for their house and find out what price range of a house they can get.
Exactly.
And that's very important when starting to look, because if you can have a contract, but then if you don't qualify for the house, then you get your hopes up, but then you get a lot of disappointment. So,
yes.
But it works the other way too. You may qualify for more than you think you do,
that's exactly
and
you
can buy a nicer home than you thought you were going to be able to. So it's always good to have that pre-qual letter, and they will send us a pre-qual letter for you before you make that. What are the interest rates today? Do you know?
On the government loans on your VA and FHA today, they're about 3.875. They've actually came back down a little bit.
Oh, that is good, because they were a little over 4.
Yeah, they had went up, so they came back down a little bit.
What is the lowest credit score you can get a loan for somebody?
On a VA, I can do a 620. On a FHA, rural development, it's 640. On conventional, it's 660, but of course you're going to have a rate adjustment if you're below the 740 range.
Is there anything below around 580 anymore?
There's not.
There was for a while.
There was, but the good thing about us is if you're right there borderline or you've got something that needs to be fixed on your credit, I'll be happy to work with you and
get that fixed.
And I've also got a great credit program that'll tell me what to do to get you some extra points.
Wow.
That is awesome. I hope you've learned something today. I have. And I hope that you will remember who Sharon Howard is and at Andrew Johnson Bank, and that you will call her and use her. And thank you, Sharon, for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I know you got up early and got in here, and we just appreciate that so much. And we'll be right back with talking about apples and all those fried apples from out at the apple orchard. So
that sounds good.
Stay with us.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Are you having trouble filing for disability?
Seems no one is concerned about your pain, the waiting, the denials.
While some representatives will meet with you in court, we will meet with you now to discuss your plan. We'll review with you the same file that the judges will see. Call us now, Social Security Law Center at Logan Thompson.
You're entitled to better.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back to Tennessee Valley This Morning, and today we got Mr. Chuck McSpadden with us from out at Apple Valley Orchard, and it's good to have you on this morning, Chuck.
Great to be here.
All right, because it is apple time in Tennessee again, isn't it?
It is for us.
We got all kinds of fun stuff going on around here. We got the Apple Festival coming up, and which I think you're part of that, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the 19th and 20th of this month,
Yeah.
downtown Cleveland, right around the courthouse.
That's right.
Will you have fried pies there?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. That's
And
what
he,
it's all.
can I go ahead and tell that he brought us fried pies today?
He brought us fried pies.
I was joking with him when he came on, and I said, "Okay, and where are the pies?" Sure enough, he has a box. If Sharon didn't take them when she left, there's still some fried pies over there for us. But anyway, thank you.
Chris told me that I couldn't come unless I brought
He didn't
fried
tell me
pies.
about that.
Oh, well.
He said that was my payment to get on the show.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we've got Jenkins coming up next, so I wonder if they brought chicken salad.
I don't know.
We'll check on that.
I didn't see him bring the box. We'll have to check and see on that. But and I like to start off the breakfast with a pastry. So I mean, that's to start the day off with a pastry. That's not that it's the healthiest, but it's
the best.
It's
isn't it?
enjoyable.
Well, maybe
yes.
it's not every day.
Not every day, but that's good. I had oatmeal for breakfast this morning. That wasn't quite a
early this morning, right?
Yes, early this morning, but that's not quite that. But now I was looking on the website, and you guys have been in business for how long? You all have been.
We started selling apples in 1972.
1972. That's a lot. And I was looking through there about what your dad started off buying a few trees and.
Yeah, we actually started. Dad bought 2 apple trees and set in the backyard, and we just started growing from there. And it was a hobby at first. When we got to 30 or 40 apple trees, and Mom said, "Well, why don't you just plant a whole bunch?" And she, to this day, she'll tell you she meant maybe 30 or 40 more. And the next day, my dad bought 400.
So he just went all gung and just got home and went in there, got it all done.
Sometimes you have to worry about what your spouse's hobby is.
That's exactly right. Wow, you guys have done a great job out there, I tell you. Now, and there's an apple actually that you guys have developed, isn't that right?
Well, we didn't actually develop it.
But
God just gave it to us.
Yes.
We were out looking at our gala trees several years ago, and we noticed one tree about halfway up. The apples, the shape changed, and the size of the apples changed. And we tagged the tree and watched it for a couple of years. And what we noticed is we had made a major cut on the tree with a chainsaw, and somehow it messed up or changed the genetics in the tree. And so the apples from above that chainsaw cut are much larger, and even the cell structure in the apples itself are different. It's much juicier. And so we called a nursery in and had them check it, and we ended up getting a patent on it, and it's believed to be the only apple tree patented from the state of Tennessee. And we sell it as Caitlin Gala because we named it after my daughter. Well, let me rephrase that. My dad insisted it be under his granddaughter's name.
Okay.
And but we licensed Stark Brothers Nursery out in Missouri, which is the most famous fruit tree nursery in the world, and they sell it as Stark Grand Gala.
Oh, okay. Well, that's amazing. And you guys have been, like I said, you've been here since '72. You were saying, and,
Yes.
and local businesses. People don't realize if you haven't been out to the orchard, you need to go out there. It's a great place, and you guys offer tours out there.
Yeah, we do trailer ride tours through the orchard on Saturdays and Sundays at 2 and 4, and then Monday through Friday we do scheduled tours for like schools and homeschools and public schools and stuff like that. They were booked pretty heavy on that during the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I called before you came on the show, and you were out doing a tour that morning.
Yeah,
and working hard when I called last week. So now, and on the tour, you get to see the apple orchard. You get to see.
Yeah, we'll go through the orchard and we'll talk a little bit about what it takes to grow an apple, a little bit about the history of the orchard, and you know, we explain how we control insects to some degree and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, you still do the apple cider out there?
Oh yes, we
Oh,
make
say
apple
they have
cider
great
every
apple
week.
cider. Yeah, well, say that you used to show that process when we were out there.
Yeah, but we've changed
it around
some.
Okay,
and so,
okay. I didn't know if you, but that's the good apple cider, because you can still get that around town, can't you?
yes,
too?
you get it at the Cooks
yeah.
and the Fresh and Lowe's.
Yes, I thought they've still had it there. I haven't looked for it in the past couple of days, but it's getting that time of year, so.
Let's get a little nip in the air.
Yes,
Folks start thinking apple
they
cider.
start thinking about apple cider and heating that up and during the wintertime. That's good stuff.
But
That's
I
good
remember when I first started going out there, it was just a small place.
Yes, you know, we've
Very
grown over the years. We started
you
out
have.
small and just kept growing.
Isn't that wonderful to watch what your father started as a hobby and to see how it has grown and has become a business for you all?
Yes, and I got the next generation that they think that's what they want to do too.
Really? Well, that's awesome when you can continue on with the families in a business that you start and it just continues to grow. That, to me, that's the awesome of having a business, is when the children can continue on and go on from there. But you all have done a great job, and we were talking a little bit a while ago about all that you sell out there. It's everything. But you had those little apple sticks that you were talking about, and I was telling someone they're great. They're like a French fry that you eat in the car. They're not messy, so you know you can grab those and eat them on the way home till you get to the big pie.
That's true, and I mean, our number one seller by far is the fried apple pies.
Yes.
But I mean, we also do like apricot and peach and cherry and blueberry. But I guess most mornings I'll just grab an apple fritter.
Oh, yeah.
And those were good. And then you do frozen pies that they can
you
get
know,
and take home and keep in the freezer
and
bake.
bake whenever they want to. Yes.
Yeah. And do you make your own apple butter?
No, we
No,
do not.
you
We
don't
found
make it.
another orchard that just does a wonderful job
They
with
do?
it. And because they do it the old-fashioned way, they use no water in it, so you can take the lid off and turn it upside down, and it just stays in the jar.
I know. Here's my apple butter.
Oh, yes, that's Grandma
Friend.
Marsha. Grandma Marsha used to make apple
Yeah,
butter. I
our
remember that. Yes,
grandmother
Grandma
used to
Marsha,
make it,
yes.
and she'd make it in a big pan in the oven and cook the apples and all.
Yeah.
And he always has loved apple butter, so we always get some and bring it back to him if I'm out there. And
We have a
they go.
lot of folks coming out now. The popular thing now is make it in the crock pot.
They're making everything in crock pots,
That's
right?
true, but we have a lot of folks coming
That
in.
make
They're getting
apple-
apples to make their apple butter in a crock pot.
Well, I don't cook anymore, so I wouldn't know about that. But that would be the more simple way to make it, I'm sure,
It
and
would
probably
be.
just as delicious.
But it's not as easy as just popping the top on the lid, though. That's
No, that's the best way to do it, Chris.
that makes it easy. That
That's
makes
the
it
best
easy.
way to go.
Don't
It
have to
is.
cut any apples. Don't have to do anything. Just go out there and get a jar of apple butter.
I know, and their apples are so
and
good.
apple fritters too. I forgot about the apple fritters. That's one of my favorite morning start off also. So
I know.
don't have to head
Does
out
your
that
wife
way.
work in the?
No, she's actually a school teacher.
Oh, okay.
She
Okay.
teaches kindergarten down at Valley View Elementary.
Okay.
So
Okay. And so you just run it. Do you have other siblings?
no,
No,
I'm it.
You are it. Okay. Okay. I didn't know if there was other family members involved with you right now or not. But you always have such a friendly staff out there. They're always so nice. And I love the rocking chairs and little things out on the porch. You drive up and they're sitting out there rocking and probably have an apple pie in their hand. And then the others are inside drinking coffee and eating their pies. And
Yeah, there's a place to sit down in there and everything.
Yeah, we have the
enjoy it, and
picnic
that's-
pavilion. You can go outside and sit under that, and
yeah.
relax. Especially now these mornings a little cool. It's
Yeah,
kinda
it's nice mornings.
outside.
Yeah, it's nice
Now, how long
outside.
will you stay open? What is your season?
This year we'll stay open through December 23rd.
Okay.
And we'll close down till the first of the year, and then we'll be reopened for January and February, and be open through those 2 months. We'll be closed Mondays and Tuesdays through those 2 months.
Okay, and then March, April, May, June, July.
Yeah, we'll open back up again middle of July.
Okay. Okay, so you get
Just a seasonal.
Okay, then what is your process during that time? Do you just take that time off, or is that
no? There's always. I wish that was a thing, but no. We'll start pruning trees probably by late November and getting ready to plant some more trees. And by the time spring gets here, we'll be ready to start fertilizing and different things. And it's a constant process.
Okay, like anything else, there's always something to do.
We always said if we could get within 2 weeks of being behind, we'd be ahead.
Oh,
because we're just constantly something to
Playing
do.
catch up on things.
How many trees do you have now?
That was going to be my next question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
We're right at around 17,000 now.
Oh, my lands.
And how many acres?
Probably about 46 acres right now. We're constantly we're resetting some blocks of the trees, but we're expanding a little bit where we can, and we keep we're going from the semi-dwarf trees over the years ago to dwarf trees now, and I guess when my dad finally got out of it, we were setting, I don't know, 118, 120 trees per acre. And the last few years, I've been setting like 580 trees per acre.
Oh, my land.
Well, I'm fixing to put out a new system, and we're going to put in 1,200 apple trees per acre.
Goodness gracious.
We're going to trellis everything, and it's something different. I've been watching at a couple other orchards in a couple of different states, and we think it's time to try it here.
So there's always something new coming on
Oh, yes.
You
know, there's
horizon,
new varieties
right?
coming along that some of them we're able to purchase, some of them we cannot, but and new training systems. But we're going to try this one now.
Now you have automatic pickers.
Yes. Have you've seen an automatic apple picker?
No.
Well, here it is. Everything is still hand picked.
Is it still hand picked?
Yes.
You are kidding, because you know, in Florida they have those. They still pick some, but they fix them.
Yeah, but we've been fortunate. We've had the same crew picking. They'd come pick our crop every year for 18 years now.
That's amazing.
And that's how many people?
Well, I mean, part is picking, part is packing. There's 8 people involved in packing and picking and all. And
I would have
just one
thought
family.
a much larger number.
Well, I mean, the guys that pick for me, they'll pick anywhere from 120 to 160 bushel a day per person.
That is just awesome. Those are awesome numbers.
Yeah, but you know, they don't like me with them. They they tell them I hurt their average. They said I'm either too old or too slow or both.
So they don't want you out there.
No, they don't like me out there because
that's kind of the way Chris does me. He'll say, "Mama, you just stay right here."
Well, no.
we kind of are put on the back shelf every now and then, you know.
That is true.
let the young ones take over. But that is an awesome. Those are awesome numbers. I had no idea.
I didn't realize they had that many.
That you had that many trees, and they could pick that many apples.
Well, I mean, the folks that pick for me, a lot of them, they head to Florida. When they get down here, they pick citrus, and then maybe they're picking strawberries in North Florida or South Carolina in the spring. And then they'll
so
pick
they're
peaches.
Professional pickers.
Yes, that's all they do.
They just travel around and take. That's what they do.
And we've been very fortunate that they keep coming back every year.
That is awesome.
That is amazing.
Because that is not an easy job, especially when we start harvest about the last week of July, 1st of August.
Hot.
It's kind of warm out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are fortunate for that.
Well, I'll tell you, this has been so interesting. I hope you all have learned something today about the apple orchard. And if you haven't been out there, you need to go. I'm telling you. Yeah, don't be on a diet when you go.
No.
Just say, I'm going to eat this. And
well, now there's not any calorie. We take all the calories.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that one. But anyway, it's worth the calories. Let me just say that much.
It's
okay,
worth
eat that pie and put a little ice cream on it. And awesome.
And it's not just going out to, but it's a whole experience
of
being out there.
It's an experience the children will love to go.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's a nice event to go out there and enjoy everything. And you talked about hay rides, I think, on some days.
On Saturdays and Sundays at 2 and 4.
They have a hay ride out there, so it's
well,
a nice.
I can pass the hay ride.
You can pass the hay ride.
I think I'm past that age.
I think Oliver would like that.
Your children would love it.
I was talking to him ahead of time. We're going to have to take the kids out there.
Yes.
And do that. So that is awesome. You said you got some young ones coming up to do that?
I've got a freshman and a senior in high school, so my daughter's a senior this year, and she's going to head up to Knoxville this next year for college, but this is what she thinks she wants to do.
Well, that's awesome. Well, keep it here in town and keep those businesses local. Chuck, I appreciate you being on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me
I'll
today.
have his information on the website for us, and so you can get more information there.
And an address and a phone number and all that.
Yeah, got their website address on there and phone number.
Tell us real quick where you're located, and then we have to go for a break.
351 Weiss Road.
Okay.
Right.
And it's not difficult to find. He's got nice signs everywhere, so
it sure does.
Okay.
Well, we'll be back in just a few minutes. We've got the Jenkins Deli crew here with us, and we'll see you soon.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Have a good time here. That's what it's all about.
Everybody gets so nervous coming on.
All right, I think we're back. Are we back? All right, we're back. Good morning, Tennessee Valley, and we've got just everybody on here today. We've got Kay Jenkins with Jenkins Deli. We've got Don, Kay with Jenkins Deli. We got Don, and we've got Mac from Jenkins Deli here. And I go way back with Kay. I used to work at Jenkins Deli in high school. And we had a great place to work and just a great place all around. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed working there and had a good time there. But they've got all kinds of new stuff coming up. Mm-hmm. You guys are moving locations. Mm-hmm. You got new hours. We were just there to eat Sunday afternoon. Mm-hmm. You got Sunday afternoon. What are your hours on Sunday afternoon?
11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
The maximum 11 to 4 on Sunday. Because we ate there Sunday afternoon after church, which was great because we look for places to eat, and we like to go there and eat, and sometimes hard to get in there, and so we said, gosh, if they were only open on Sunday afternoon, and we were in there and eat on a Saturday, and they said, we're going to be open on Sundays.
That's great.
So we enjoyed that a lot. Now, you guys have been here since what? How long has Jenkins Deli been here? I know that answer.
1976.
March of
1976.
So you guys, that's the year that we moved back here to Cleveland. And started,
gosh.
yes.
Okay.
So that's been a long time ago.
It'll be 38 years this coming March.
So you guys are a staple here in Cleveland. I tell you, it really has been a part of the town and part of this area. So for you all to move locations into that bigger location is over there off of Spring Creek area there is going to be nice.
We're looking forward to it.
Now, when are y'all expecting to open over there?
That's a $1 million question.
Is that the $1 million question? I know nothing's ever in hard stone on that. I mean, you just can't.
It should be sometime late November.
Oh, okay. Before Christmas gets here.
Yes,
I mean,
before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Okay,
good. Well, that'll be great. So now, this is your new general manager. Is that correct, Mac?
Yes. Do you remember Mac from before?
I don't know if I remember Mac from before.
I grew up here.
He grew up here.
Okay.
We're delighted to have him. He worked at Jenkins many years ago also. And then when he graduated from college, he went on to, he's been in the food industry all these years.
Okay.
So he comes with us with a tremendous amount of experience. And besides that, his family paid me to move him back here.
Oh, yeah.
I get a bonus check. I haven't got it yet, but they promised me.
So hopefully we'll get that. Okay.
We're delighted to have him.
Hey, we're having fun here on the set today. Let me tell you, we got all kinds of fun stuff going on in the background today. So now, let's see here. Now, we're open on Sundays.
Yes.
And we're moving to a new location.
Yes.
Now, is there anything new going to be at the location? New location you tell me about? Are you going to expand the menu a little bit?
Oh, yes.
Are we? Okay.
We're excited about a brand new fresh salad bar.
All right.
We've got more seafood items. We've got, I can't give away all the secrets.
You can't give away everything, but just a few things like that. So
and we're excited about our outdoor seating area.
I noticed that you were building that
with the
around
fireplace. It was on the inside and outside. And we have this awesome train that'll be going all the way around the store.
So now,
I'm excited about that.
Are you carrying some of the old paraphernalia from the
everything,
old store? Everything goes. Okay,
yes,
okay. Because I think a few of those items there are mine.
You think they may be?
I think so. When I was working there, I think I brought in a few things. Says we'll look up on the wall and hey guys, that used to be mine.
Oh yeah.
I'll show that to my kids. They're like, that's yours. And I was like, well, I brought it in for the store when I was working here.
We still take care of everything.
Yeah.
So
yes. Everything
there.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And that was just a few years ago too. So that was,
that's what 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
10 years since you were in high school. Got it.
That's great. So now, Mac, are you guys hiring right now for the new place? I saw
we are still taking
on
applications. Yes, we are.
Okay.
We'll be taking applications up until and probably after we're open at the new store as well. But if they want to apply, they need to apply at the Mouse Creek Road location right now.
And what positions do you have coming open right now? Because, I mean, with the job market the way it is, if anytime there's a new job's coming open, and that's a great...
We're still hiring and looking for server positions. And probably bussers and folks to take care of the new salad bar as well.
Okay. And bussing tables is a lot easier when I bus tables there a long time ago. Yeah.
What a history,
Because I tell my kids I used to wash dishes there, and they couldn't believe that either. So
really?
No, they can't believe that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm sure that's gotten a lot easier. Now, what else at the new facility? And I don't know if you're announcing this or not. Now, I know at the other facility you do serve beer. Now, are you going to have an open bar, or is there going to be a bar at the new facility?
Yes,
there
we
is.
are.
Okay.
We're having a full bar and also this awesome ice cream area.
Oh.
We'll have milkshakes. Every type of ice cream dessert you can think of.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we're excited about that.
Boy, that'll be nice over there. Well, that's going to be great over there then. That's and lots of and
our
more
milkshakes will
too.
have no calories in it.
No calories in that. Okay, so see the milkshakes. That's and you'll have more parking over there.
We double the seating, and what's our parking capacity? I forgot.
Oh, well, that's that.
Lots.
Oh yeah, lots of parking. Lots of parking.
Because now this location you've been at, how long have you been at this location? I was trying to think when y'all moved there.
1981.
Is it 81? Mm-hmm. So you have been
way
there
too long.
That's been there a long time because you guys have. Well, it started off just one little plaza area, and it's grown for three.
Kept knocking down walls.
They kept knocking down walls, and then the commissary over there that you have, and have all of that. So it's time to move to a bigger place, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
And I feel really, really fortunate to have such an incredible staff. Many of the employees, minimum 30 years, long time.
I think I was the cat's still there,
Yep.
and a lot of people I know. I mean, she was there when I worked there, and that was just 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. 5 or 10, I can't remember exactly.
Well, that is
we have a friend there that lives in Springbrook that John Lee.
Oh, Spring Creek. No, Spring
Is
Creek.
there Spring Creek, yeah.
But anyway, Kay's negotiating with him to drive a golf cart. We're talking about picking up and delivering folks from the neighborhood.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
we probably will have golf cart parking.
Well, that'll be. Oh, we'll see. That'll be a nice feature. I mean, from everybody across. I mean, even next door at the retreat, all the way over to over the Spring Creek area there for the homes.
What is it? We're trying to get the mayor to put us a stoplight of some sort for the.
Yeah, we want one of these in the in the road bed, the little lights that flicker, so we're.
So yes,
the apartment folks can come across the street.
Have you already talked to Tom about that?
We've been working on it.
Been working on
yeah,
Tom?
working on it.
Okay. Yeah, he might ask for a free meal on that. I don't know.
It's no problem. He's got his own parking place out back.
He's got his own parking place out back.
He does.
Mayors have his privileges, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
A couple of really long-time good customers have
Well,
their.
good.
All they do is ring the bell at that back, come through the back door.
Or give away some secrets. Is that we're doing some secrets?
No, that's good stuff. It's all good. It's all good.
Yes, it is. It is.
Incredible customers.
You've had. I mean, people I talk to. I mean, where y'all going tonight? Jenkins Deli. I mean, like I said, you guys have been a staple in Cleveland since that. Well, I mean, since '76, really, as when y'all started at the Cleveland Mall.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
And like I said,
my husband thought he retired when he retired from his profession.
Yeah,
I put him straight back to work.
Oh, you put him back to work?
Yep.
Well, see, that's.
I call him my chief operating officer.
Chief operating officer.
All
right.
For
Anything
short,
that nobody else will do, I get to do.
You get to do that. That's the way it is. I can relate to that wholeheartedly on that. That's how those things happen sometimes.
So it's abbreviated. I actually call him my coup.
Your coup?
Is that a good one?
Now, Mac, you said you were in the food service. How long have you been in food service?
Well, since I was in college, I started serving, but over 20 years.
Over 20 years service? That's awesome.
That is Ruby Tuesdays and several of the larger groups of people.
Franchises that's been out there.
Had several store responsibilities, so we're very fortunate to have him with us.
I'm happy to be here.
We're anticipating spending more time on the river this coming summer.
Oh, are you okay? Hey, that makes it nice when you got good help in the office in the business there to help you out. So that is great.
Now Mac was also a big football star at Cleveland High School in his era. You'll see his picture up on the wall in the new Jenkins.
At the new, all right.
And his dad was the football coach there also.
Okay.
The name ringing a bell.
Now I'm starting to catch on. Now I'm starting to catch on. Yes.
And his dad now is the football coach at Ocoee Middle School.
Okay.
He retired and then unretired.
And then unretired. kind of like him. He retired
exactly.
and then came back into work.
Well, he had no choice.
He didn't have a choice on that.
No choice.
But all the chicken salad I can eat.
See, that's what you are taking the chicken salad over to the new restaurant, aren't you?
We're thinking about it.
You're thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I think that's been a part of it. That's my daughter loves chicken salad from over there. That's a
wonderful.
Huh? Is that where she wanted to go? They have to say that they went out to eat, Kay and they went out to eat, and they had to go there Saturday night.
I'm sorry you had to go, honey.
Yes, that's where, and then we ended up there Sunday too.
Perfect.
So we just
we need more folks like y'all.
Need more folks like us. Well, like I said, that's you get those good food and like that, and I think you guys have the square peaches now. They're on the kids menu, which my 5-year-old loves. So he enjoys that. And has that there. Now. I was looking at time. What we got left on time, and we got about 5 minutes left here.
Okay.
So we
ask Max some more stuff.
Ask Max some more stuff, huh? Now, Mac. Now, how long have you been there now, Mac? How long have you been with him?
A couple months.
A couple months now. Okay. Nope.
We're to the final stages of planning for the new place now. So.
That's a big undertaking. That's a very big undertaking. Now, let me ask you this. I was trying to think how to ask this.
Don't ask her age.
Don't ask her age? No, I won't ask her age. No, we're not going to do that. But now, the chicken salad. How long have you had that recipe? I mean, did you start that after Jenkins started, or was that something y'all came up with? If I can ask that.
In 1976.
1976,
yes.
when you came up with
yes.
that. That has been a great recipe. I tell you, that has been like I said, that my daughter loves it. Everybody, chicken salad sandwich from Jenkins. That is.
You know, we were written up in National Geographic.
No, I didn't know that.
Nobody reads the menu when they come in. There's actually an article in the menu from National Geographic, travel writers that were in our area. And they made this big to-do about you've got to, when you get off the river, you've got to go to Jenkins Deli in Cleveland
and
for the world-famous chicken salad.
World-famous chicken salad.
So that's about as good as you can get.
I didn't know that.
Our regular customers never read a menu.
Well, I don't.
They know what they want when they come in the door, so, you know, I have to point it out.
That's how we can always tell when somebody's first time in the restaurant if they're actually reading the menu. We know they have
exactly. No, I never even opened up the menu and look at it because I know exactly what I want.
I don't have to ask you because I know you. But.
Yeah. Now one thing just got a few minutes left, and one thing I was going to, and I don't know is because I don't look at the menu. Is the cheese hoagie still on there?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Now and Dad and a doctor that was an associate at the office used to come in there all the time, every day to eat. And the associate was a vegetarian, and he ordered something that wasn't on the menu at the time, was a cheese. He just asked for a hoagie, but just wanted cheese on it. And I heard that's kind of where that came from, was from him.
Yes.
That you guys didn't have that on there, so it just kind of came up. So that's a neat little history. I didn't realize that until Dad told me that, Dr. Gilbert always ordered that, and they had to put it on the menu. And so they do have something for not just deli sandwiches, but without meat on there. So you have something for vegetarian on there also.
Oh, yeah. We'll also have a gluten-free diet.
Oh, on the new, see, that's...
Menu, rather, I meant to say menu.
Yeah, menu on there. Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah, several of our things. If you read the menu, you'll.
When we go to the new restaurant and eat for the first time, I'm going to have to start looking at the menu.
The chicken and rice soup is called the Judge's Soup.
The Judge's Soup, and
that
that's
is
very
after
good.
Mike Sharp because that's all he's ever eaten. So that's automatically as a Judge's Soup.
That's awesome. See, and all this history around town's all going to just flow right into there. All these people are, and that's what makes it unique.
Speaking of history, we're having a mural done for the wall over the kitchen. There's a lot of historical things that it's devoted to, plus employers in the area. Just some nice
awesome pictures.
Just to make it part of the town. Well, guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but we are going to have to start heading out, and our show is done for today. If you've enjoyed the show today, come by the website at chrisfreekw.com. We've got the show notes. I'll have information from Jenkins Deli on there and how you can get in touch with them, and they've got great takeout there also. We even get that, and all of our guests today that we'll have on there. You can reach me at chrisfreekw.com, reach Kay at kfree.com. Give us a call if you have any real estate questions, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We need to practice, Chris, okay?